Hey everybody, it's me, Samuel K. Welcome to the Raising Hope Demon Souls stream. Um, remember the television show Raising Hope, Eric?
I sure do.
It's a good one. I usually have the game loaded, but I thought I'd just show off my PlayStation 3 theme again for anybody who's interested in my Raising Hope PlayStation theme. So, we're gonna play some Demon Souls. I'm Samuel K. This is Eric.
I do too.
Eric, do you want to hear another joke? I told another joke before we started recording. This one is one David Letterman told on his new TV show on Netflix, so I'm stealing a joke from David Letterman, right?
Alright.
Okay, so this guy is at a job interview, and the person doing the interview asks the fella, so what are your three best qualities in the workplace? And the guy says, well, I'm a hard worker, I'm always on time, and I'm a problem solver. And the interviewer says, okay, he says, those are all good qualities. What would you say would be your weakest workplace quality? And the fella says, I'm brutally honest. The interviewer says, well, that doesn't sound, I don't think that sounds like a bad quality. And the guy taking the interview says, I don't give a shit what you think. I really like that joke.
Yeah.
It's very rare these days, like in this post-irony internet meme world, that you hear a joke that has a fucking setup and a punchline. So I enjoyed that joke that David Letterman told. It's not dirty, it's not weird, nobody eats a Tide Pod in it. Yurt, the silent chief, he's laughing. He broke his silence to laugh at my funny joke that I learned from David Letterman.
Yeah. He's got hands on his shoulders. That's weird.
And whenever he gets an itch on his neck or his cheek when he's wearing his armor there, they reach up and, tickle him. So, I think I'm going to continue using Storm Watsits for a while, because it's cool.
Yeah, it's alright. Seems like a decent sword.
Yeah, I got my, my Sword of the Adjudicator's shield on here.
Mm-hmm.
So we can go back to Boletarian Palace. We finished up that area, Stonefang Tunnel.
Yep.
We can go to the Tower of Latria or the Valley of Defilement, I think are the only two things that we need to do left, right?
Yep.
Oh, look, I opened the gesture menu?
We haven't looked at that yet.
What? How did I do that?
I don't know.
Oh, you hold X, I guess, for a long time.
And then scroll.
Which one
Just
can we...
keep that there.
Sigh.
That's not really a sigh.
Let's do Beckon. The old classic Dark Souls. Come over here, Beckon. Let's see what else. Point.
That old chestnut.
It's over there. Hurrah! Hip hip hooray! Let's see. We got a bow.
And then the giant shockwave comes out of your sword. Straight up in the air.
Here's the... nice to meet you. Cheer.
Yeah!
That one's in Dark Souls 3, isn't it?
Yep.
And wave. Hello.
Wave.
Hello.
Wave.
And goodbye. So I guess Valley of Defilements is lower on the stairway.
Yeah, let's check that out.
I mean, it's the bottom of the stairway, I guess.
Yeah.
I'm probably way overpowered for it since you said that as you go up the stairway they get harder.
Well, it's not really true. No, I mean, like each area in every level gets harder.
Oh, so this will be the easy area of this level.
Yeah.
The middle will be harder. I see. Let's go to the Valley of Defilement because it looks like Blight Town.
Yeah.
I feel like Tower of Latria might be more fun. I just want to get the bad shit out of the way.
Funny you should say that.
Why? Is the Tower of Latria the bad part?
Nope.
Is
the first thing you said.
Is this looks like Blight Town, so it's Blight Town?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Pretty much.
Fucking A. It's whatever, man. Every Dark Souls game has a shitty place. There's fucking... There's this. There's,
Like, look, it's just right up. Just Blight Town.
Yeah, this is just Blight Town, isn't it? There's rickety shit that you can roll through. And crates and boxes and rickety platforms everywhere. What did this shit say? You'll need a soul level of 80 ahead.
Don't know what that means, but...
What's my soul level now? Where is it? 46? That seems
I don't know.
untrue to me.
I think this person's trying to trick you.
A Royal Lotus. And look, I can walk right up here.
Didn't
Didn't expect me to notice that, did you, FromSoft? It just keeps going up. Wow! Ooh, look! It's a gross goblin.
Yep, and then these guys are here. Pretty much the same guys.
He's got a big beaky nose, though.
Yeah, he's got a bigger nose. But...
I'm gonna have to be careful because I've been playing a lot of Neo, and I need to not push Neo buttons. Did you notice that I ate a grass as I was fighting that guy?
Whoops.
Yeah. I ate a grass because that's the attack button in Neo.
Hey, you... Yeah, big
I think I'm gonna... I made the mental decision, like, this week. I'm going to stop playing Neo until I'm done with Demon Souls.
Yeah.
So, there's... Ow. Like a single rock just fell on my head.
Ouch.
Get out of here, you good for nothing. Oh, shit. There's that guy, too.
They look kind of like the, things in Beetlejuice that Alec Baldwin.
Oh yeah, Gina Dave when Alec Baldwin. Yeah, when he gets to the long beaky nose and puts his fingers in his eyes. You're right. You know what I was gonna say? They look like a little bit to me, like a little bit like thin Skeksis from Dark Crystal. A little bit to me.
There they go.
Good morning, Star. Good morning, Sam.
Mm-hmm. That guy's just...
Keeping it cash. This is short for casual. Ow! Bye. Oh shit, there's a whole bunch of them, huh?
Oh dear, it's fine.
It's fine, it's fine. Alright, cool. Let's eat myself a couple of crescent moon grasses, shall we?
1, 2,
2. You... Man, Eric, I cannot express to you accurately how fucking hungry I am right now. I got up today and I made myself a bagel and some eggs. And I celebrated eating a bagel and eggs by giving Needles a little bit of the old cream cheese. I put it on the tip of his nose because it's funny. Because I'm mean. Look, there's just a bunch of crabs on the wall.
It's like ticks on. They're gross, whatever they
I
are.
like to imagine they're just crabs. Little crabbies. Oh look, those two are moving.
Yeah, they kind of move around a bit.
There's one moving. He's moving down. Will he move back up? Look, he's cuddling with that other one.
There we go.
Look at this fella coming up right here. Where you going? These little bugs. I like them.
Oh. Bye, fellas.
Bye, bugs. It was nice meeting you.
Bye, my town.
Oh! They can
Oh.
talk! Oh, he was still alive.
Hey.
Get out of here. Thought that was one of the ones I killed earlier that fell off the top. Also, I gotta be careful. I bet this bridge can fall. No?
Yeah, I don't think so.
Alright. That's a Dark Souls 3 trick, I guess. Why can't I? Oh, because he's still alive. Jesus. These guys are fucking assholes. Would you cut it out? You grody thing. I'm not putting up with this shit. Not today. I already told you I'm like grouchy and I'm hungry. And then I got busy earlier when I went to take a shower because oh my god. So I got up and then Lydia said like we're playing D&D this Sunday and Lydia's never played before and Lydia said hey do you want to help me? Oh fuck, I'm fucking poisoned. God damn it. Get me out of here. Eat the thing. Eat the thing. Okay, thank you. Alright. And so Lydia said, hey, do you want to help me make my character? And I was like, yeah, sure, no problem. So I made myself a bagel and some eggs. That was about 1 in the afternoon, right? Because I'm a late sleeper. I don't give a shit. And
get yourself a Lotus.
yeah, I better put that on my hot bar if I'm going into Poisonville, shouldn't I?
Yeah.
What have I got? Royal Lotus. There we go. And so I ate my eggs, and then I called Lydia. We made her D&D character. Very fun. She's going to be a gnome ranger. Very fun character, I think.
A gnome.
A gnome. David the Gnome. Lydia's going to be voiced by Tom Bosley on Sunday. But, just jump off. These fucking guys are just gonna sit here and hit me in the ankles and kill me? Really?
God damn it.
Okay, next time I'm just gonna jump down there, even though I can't do plunging attacks. Mephistopheles! Hello! But, I talked to Lydia until, like, 4:30 or so. And then at that point I was like, I'm gonna go eat something. And then I got wrapped up doing shit otherwise. And then I had to take a phone call. And now we're doing this. Eric, I'm starving!
You have got to eat.
I haven't eaten since 1. It's... my weapon broke.
Oh. Oh, maybe that's low, like,
No, it might have low durability, yeah. Let's take a look at it. Oh, its durability is 10.
Oh, well.
So it's useless to use.
We're not using that sword.
Alrighty, we'll just use our old halberd, huh? That was fun while it lasted.
I knew there was something bad about that sword.
Like, well, it doesn't do too much less damage, and it looks cool. Yeah, its durability is 10. I think everything else's durability is like 1,000 or something like that. Hold on, let me look, actually. Oh, I don't want to write a message. Get out of there. Let me look. What's the durability on this? Yeah, 200.
Yep.
Okay, well, lesson learned. The Storm Ruler, or Stormbreaker, or whatever it's called in this game, not a good sword to use. I should have
Story
listened.
of a ruler.
I should have listened to you, Eric, and I'm so sorry I didn't. Oh, that was just a guy running. That's not going to be happening anymore next week when we play this, Eric.
Nope.
Because next week, my friend,
They're shutting her down.
they're getting away from that internet. They're cutting her down.
Yep.
But fuck. I'm absolutely just beside myself with how fucking hungry I am, Eric. I can't... I mean, I guess it's only been like 7 hours since I've eaten. Like, that's a whole day! You're only up like 12 hours a day or whatever. Ugh. God. Eric, will you please come over here to my house, set up some Cheerios on my high chair tray, so that I just have something to nibble on, so I'll leave the adults alone.
Can't make you
Fucking, you remember Kid Cuisine?
I sure do.
Make me a Kid Cuisine.
What kind?
Any kind that doesn't have the, like, cherry pie filling stuff in it, but has a brownie instead.
Yeah.
I would take, like, fish nuggets.
Oh, man.
That, like, oh.
Some of them had peanut butter. Brownies. Oh, boy.
Shit. I'm telling you something, man. There is something to be said for, like, really shitty, like, frozen store brand fish fingers.
Yeah.
I really enjoy them. To this day. I got some Gorton's Fisherman, or Gordman's Fisherman? Gorton's Fisherman. Fish fillets recently, and I made myself like a Miracle Whip and fish sandwich because I didn't have any tartar sauce.
Yeah, close enough.
It was very like, oh, this is what I enjoyed eating when I was 5, kind of a meal.
Get out of here.
Do you ever do like SpaghettiOs and stuff like now as an adult?
No, I do like beefaroni.
Beefaghetti.
Yeah.
No, I'm a beefaroni man too. I've got to admit, I did that for comedic effect. But when I every now and then I'll pop open a thing of SpaghettiOs. What's this say?
They're both so good.
They're both so good. God. Every now and then I'll do SpaghettiOs and a bologna sandwich for dinner. Like, just take it right back to being like 6 years old. Good, some more Royal Lotus. Some more bugs.
Speaking of treats I enjoyed as a kid.
Yeah?
Bugs.
You just liked eating bugs.
Yep.
Did you ever do anything like when you were a kid, like one of those stupid things to impress a girl? Like, I ate dirt to impress a girl once when I was in like 4th grade.
Because that's what impresses them more. To eat dirt.
I'm telling you, that's the way to a woman's heart, is showing her that you'll eat dirt. Ugh!
Yeah.
What are these grossos? Ugh. It doesn't look like it's doing anything. I'll examine those closer as soon as I've secured the area. Would you... Fucking nasty bird face, man. Fucking hate him. Look at this butthole. He's not dead. It says liar. I suppose when I walk past there, he'll get up. Alright, let's go in here and look at these bugs, I guess. These look like the things from Painted World of Ariamis. Like, I feel if I'm too close when I pop one of these, it'll poison me probably, right?
That's probably safe. Safe assumption.
They're all, like, bloated and sick looking like the
Painted
World guys.
Yeah, but they're like giant ticks.
These fucking...
bloated with blood. Pretty gross.
Look at his little head there with his little barbed stinger. Piece of shit. I'm not putting up with this nonsense from these bugs, I swear to God. What? Hello.
Hello, man.
You're one of the ugliest women I've ever seen in my life, filthy woman. I'll buy 3 of these. What else do you sell? Black turpentine. A mace, a war pick.
Oh, there's the thing that cures plague.
Oh, what?
The other lotus.
Widow's lotus? Okay. A rotten arrow. Imagine that causes poison damage.
Probably.
Causes rot.
I don't know.
Okay.
Don't ask me.
Hard leather boots sounds cool. I don't have the money for them though.
And that's it.
I've already fucking bought shit from you, lady. Let's get a good look at her. She just... She's a gross woman. I don't like her. You and your kid can take a fucking flying leap.
Cool.
Rats. We're rats. We're the rats.
Nope.
We pray at night. We stalk at night. We give you the plague.
It's weird seeing, like, normal-sized rats.
Yeah, these are, like, only slightly above average size rats, right? I better buy some of those other things, too, since these rats give you the plague. Yeah. Use one of those. That'll give me 2,000.
So, how the hell that get you?
That'll get me 2 or 3. Oh, it'll get me 1.
I wonder.
Finished already?
Finished already.
My little one is a growing
You nasty old bat. I don't like her. I'm gonna eat this widow's lotus that I just got. Wherever it is.
Where the hell? There it is.
Plague cured. Alright, let's break some more soul items so I can buy a couple more of those, I guess, because this is the part of the run that's not fun and you're just poisoned the whole time. Legendary Soldier Soul. How many souls? Hey, Legendary Soldier, I'm using this to buy some fucking flowers. That's what your soul means to me, is I'm buying some flowers I'm gonna eat. Because I got bit by a rat. You legendary soldier that died horribly. There we go, that'll do. Finished already? I've given you like 30,000 souls at this point, lady.
Kid's gonna be eating like a king.
You're gonna be able to take him to Chick-fil-A after this. She probably does eat at Chick-fil-A.
Oh, coward.
Coward. My mom tries to justify eating at Chick-fil-A. And she's like, their chicken sandwiches are so good. And I'm like, yeah, but they hate gay people. Like, you can get a chicken sandwich fucking anywhere. No chicken sandwich is worth bigotry and discrimination!
Nope. It's a big boy.
This is a regular size Skeksis from the Dark Crystal.
Oh.
got him. Although I was locked onto this guy across the way, who I think fell off and died. He was trying to get over here to me. If you have White Soul tendency, you can proceed. I do!
No. I guess not.
I've got Funk Soul tendency because I'm a Funk Soul brother. Check it out now. Oh my god!
There's too many of them.
Jesus! Get me out of here!
Oh boy.
This sucks!
Uh-oh.
It's fine. They're forming a little conga line that I'm gonna kill them one by one.
No sir. Shuffling back.
Shuffling away. Man, I just need one more level on this halberd so I can one-shot these guys, and it's driving me nuts. That makes it so much more dicey. Or I just need to, like, level myself up one more time, and I can one-shot these guys.
Whoa.
Oh well. Ugh.
Yucko.
Ugh! Leeches! Okay, here's what I'm going to do. Is I'm going to equip my kunai, or throwing knives.
Ah.
There we go. That just pops on. Oh shit, look at him go!
It's hopping.
I like that they pop with one throw, like...
The old pop and hop.
Oh, pop and hop. I like that they, like, that makes physical sense that they pop when you poke them.
Yeah.
Hey Shane, how's it going, homie?
Oh. Hello, Shane.
You sound disappointed to see Shane.
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 No.
Are you not also a Shaniac?
No, I am.
Alrighty, let's take care of these bad boys. Are you one of those Shaniacs, Eric, that's like, oh, I like Shane's older stuff before he's sold out? Back in the day, Shane just used to do it for the art, you know? Now I feel like he's in it for the... Let's see. Some remains to examine. Full moon grass. That bodes well for whatever's behind this fog door, huh?
Yeah.
What do you know, a cutscene.
Cutscene.
We're gonna be fighting some black spaghetti in pesto sauce. Some green slime. Ew!
Yuck.
I don't like that it's shiny. Like, oh shit! I'm not just like there where I can fight it either. It's all the way down there. So I've just got to make it down there, I guess? Let's go.
Yippee.
Oh man, that's all gonna be poison down there in the bottom, isn't it? Oh, he threw bugs at me!
And you're all covered in them.
Ah, that sucks. Get these bugs the fuck off of me. Fucking leechmonger? You're disgusting. Get out of here. I'm sick of it.
Yeah.
Oh shit, he killed me.
Oh, you're dead. Crow.
Oh well, I'll make my way back down there, won't I? This is my creepy ass chair. I reached back to pet the dog while he was while I was loading here. I haven't played Resident Evil 5, Shane. Is it good? Probably not, right? That's one of those ones that I thought that I would enjoy playing with you, Eric. I don't know if I own it yet, but it's got a co-op campaign.
Yep, co-op.
And I hear that that's like the only fun way to play Resident Evil 5 is the co-op campaign. But like on another point, like it's never been like at a price where I've said, "Hey Eric, buy Resident Evil 5 so we can play it together."
That's fair.
I'm not willing to pay like $40-$50 for a game that we'll just play so we can giggle at it. We bought Human Fall Flat together during the Steam sale this week, and it was fun.
Yeah, I like that game.
Yeah, it was really... Excuse you. Do you know what my cousin Josh used to say? Whoever told you about my cousin Josh?
Yep.
My cousin Josh used to burp, and then he would say, "Excuse a pig." Josh did all kinds of weird shit. The enemy's weakness is in your heart. I don't think I came this way earlier, did I? Oh, there's a shortcut. Yay! Oh no! I locked onto that guy down there instead of the other one and almost walked right off the edge and died. Oh, I got a Widow's Lotus, too.
Hey.
Cool. Got a freebie. But my cousin Josh, also when he would eat something spicy, he would go, "Hot radish! Hot radish!"
What?
I don't know!
Is that a reference to something?
I don't know! But that's the thing, he would do that. And I, like, whether it was a radish or not, and radishes aren't hot.
Yeah.
Like, he was a weird kid. He was raised basically by his grandparents, who were my like distant aunts, I think, in some way. Point is, he used to come into the room and he would play video games with me, and then when it was my turn, he would turn the system off because he was mad that he didn't get to play. And like, it wasn't like I was doing the classic like, "Oh, it'll be your turn in a little bit" thing. We were playing 2-player Mario, and then he would die, and it would be my turn. And like, my turn always lasted longer than his because I was better than him. And also, he's only a year younger than me, so it wasn't like he was a little kid either.
No.
Like... Yeah, my cousin Josh is a fucking mess.
Oh well.
He was the one that got kicked out of the marching band. Like, how do you get kicked out of the marching band, for one thing? Here's how. Is, we were, working on our show, and, like, my marching band was, like, the best marching band at our school in, like, 20 years. We went to state for the first time in, like, 20 years.
Oh, baby.
We were all revved up and excited about it, and we had, like, a good show, and we were always kicking ass. And, like we were always in the newspaper. I got interviewed on the radio because I was in the marching band. Yeah, I did. For a brief time, the Lincoln High School marching band was cool in Vincennes, Indiana, where I grew up. Which, again, impossible to think of a marching band being cool. So Josh joined the marching band, right? And we worked so fucking hard, getting our show ready and rehearsing and practicing. Because we were proud. And Josh was fucking lazy. He was always just really lazy and shitty about things. And the other thing is, like, it gets super fucking hot and humid here in Indiana. Like, it's 100 degrees and humidity is like 80%. Like, you can't goddamn breathe. So every now and then, ooh, cool, I got new clothes. I feel like there's not a lot of armor in this
I love that game. Saints Row.
Yeah. Oh my god. It's true. I like that, Eric. Thank you. So like it was normal for like every now and then somebody would just like say like I'm going to pass out. Like it was I've passed out in marching band before.
Yeah, that makes sense.
And so like it was normal just say like I'm gonna pass out. I need to sit down and drink something and get out of the heat and whatever. But here's what we found is that Josh was doing this all the time. Like.
Uh-oh.
And we realized one time he'd been gone for like 3 or 4 hours, like an incredibly long time, right? And
Yep.
so I was sent to go check on him because he's my cousin, right?
Mhm.
And I found him in the band director's office, and he was eating snacks that he found in the band director's desk and watching TV. And I was like, Josh, like, you can't be in here doing this shit. You either need to come out and march and play your instrument, or you need to like leave and go home. And so like finally, I brought him out, and like the band director was like, "What were you doing in there?" And he was like, "Oh, I went through your desk." And Josh got kicked out of the marching band for going through the band director's desk and stealing a bunch of snacks and shit. Yeah, my cousin Josh was a real piece of work. He's dead now, by the way.
Good.
No, he's not. I think he's a paramedic or something in my hometown. He still lives there. Last I heard, he was a paramedic or a fireman.
Dead, I killed him.
He's dead. I killed him. I caught him eating snacks in Mr. Marsh's office, and then I took a saxophone neck strap and I wrapped it around his neck and I just pulled it tight until his face went purple and he stopped fighting me. And then I made it look like he hanged himself in Mr. Marsh's office. And I told everybody, Josh is in there and he's no longer alive. I don't know what happened. He left this note.
Oh, God.
Please leave my Sega Genesis to my cousin Sam. And that's how I got a Sega.
Awesome.
When I was a kid, I really wanted a Super Nintendo, but I got a Sega. Which, again, not a big problem, because I also wanted a Sega. And I remember trying to convince my mom for, like, the next Christmas. It wasn't like, I really don't want to sound like I'm that spoiled. But, like, the next Christmas after I got my Sega, I said to my mom, I want a Super Nintendo for Christmas. And she said, you've already got a Sega. And I said, yeah, but I want a Super Nintendo.
Yeah, bro.
And then she said, but the Sega's already super. And I was like, come on, Mom. And what ended up happening was Grandma bought a Super Nintendo. Not for me, but for, like, you know, the entire kids that would come over to her house. So it was a win-win, because I was over there all the time.
Yeah.
And also, guess where that Super Nintendo is now?
In your house.
It's at my house. And it's all yellow, and it smells like cigarettes and fried food, because it was at my Grandma Pat's house. So take that, cousins Will and Jay and Joel and Shannon and all the others that Super Nintendo belonged to. It's mine now!
Now, was the whole thing yellow, or just half of it?
Just the top half, yes. Actually, it's all a little yellow because my Grandma Pat smoked like a fucking chimney. But the top half is like the classic, like, yellow, oxidized Nintendo plastic yellow. Yeah, but the whole thing's kind of dingy just because Grandma Pat.
I think my bottom half was all yellow.
Oh, your bottom half? Mine was just on the top. Eric's ass was all yellow.
Yep.
I hate this fucking thing. This thing makes me uncomfortable.
Just kill him.
It's gross.
Heal and kill him.
I'm kicking his ass.
Yeah. Like, this boss isn't hard.
None of them have been, really.
No, not really.
I initially had some trouble with the Flame Lurker, but, like... You even said that boss is somewhat notorious.
Yeah.
And I don't feel like I had any more trouble with the Flame Lurker than I had with, like... I'm trying to think
Yeah,
of, like...
that's true.
I had considerably less trouble with Flame Lurker than I had with, like, Ornstein and Smo and shit, right? Like...
Yeah. Oh yeah, he's way easier than those guys from whatever, at least. Again, I haven't played this.
I mean, I'm having, like, an easy time with all the bosses in this game, I feel like, but...
Yeah.
Again,
I
like...
mean, that makes sense, because you have experience, and this is their first one of these games.
Yeah, I guess that's true. And, like, I've already played all of the other ones. Ooh, man! Great Club! Ooh, that's tempting. Well, I think I might already have one. What's this say? Beware the Plague. Oh, God.
Beware.
Wriggling Demon Soul. Let's go back to the Nexus, and I'm gonna level up once.
Okay.
And, so that I can one-shot those guys if there are any more of them. There's another party heard from. Did you hear him?
The dog?
Yeah, he was just back there on the bed, and he just went...
Is he a pig?
What are you snorting at, dog? He's asleep. It was probably a snore. Oh shit, I don't have nearly enough to level up. Let's use some of my items, shall we?
Okay.
Whatever. I got a bunch of them, might as well.
Ooh.
Storied Hero's Soul. Let's use them all. Why not, Eric? Let's go crazy.
Screw it.
Renowned Hero's Soul.
Oh boy.
Unknown Hero's
I'm
Soul.
sleepy.
Are you?
I'm always sleepy.
Hi, Sleepy. I'm Samuel K. A complete fucking silence.
Yeah.
Man, I'm absolutely fucking starving. And you're sleepy. Neither of us are in any state to be streaming.
No.
Look at how many souls I had just in
Oh.
soul items. I haven't been spending them. Man, I'm really tempted to start Neo over again at some point and stream the whole thing, because I'm really enjoying it.
Yeah.
I think that you'll like it too.
I'll be down with that.
Because you said that you just bought that, didn't you?
Yep.
Everybody, I'm here. My name is Samuel K, and I'm here to say I like the game Neo in a major way. It's got samurai swords and lots of yokai. I like to cut them with my sword, and then I say goodbye. I go when I use the shuriken, I'm always a hurricane of swinging blades, and I'm a samurai, but I'm American. Bum, 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 bum. That's me freestyling. What do you think, Eric?
It's very good. I'm very proud of you.
Oh boy.
He looks like Geralt from The Witcher with the bigger chin.
Who does?
The main guy in Neo.
Oh yeah, he does look a little like Geralt. Do you know what's odd to me? Okay, it's a Japanese game made by a Japanese company, right?
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna go to Boletarian Palace really quick and go visit the merchant and buy a bunch of soup or whatever it is you buy from them. Or wait, no, I've got oh shit, Blige is closer in the Shadow of Storms, isn't he?
Yeah.
Shit. Shadow of Storms. What's that place called?
Temple of
Castle
Time.
Temple of Time. Thank you. What the fuck was
Shrine of Storms.
Shrine of Storms. Thank you. What the fuck was I even saying before I forgot about that? Oh, it's very odd to me that it's a Japanese game set in Japan, made by a Japanese company,
Yeah.
and the main character is a white guy with blue eyes and blonde
Yeah.
hair.
Yeah.
Like, I was talking to Danielle about it last night because I was telling her about what games I've been playing and shit, and I just said like the main character of Neo is basically every 13-year-old boy's first OC.
Yeah.
Like,
Pretty much.
if his name was not William and his name was like Akahasu Sugimura or some shit, like
Yeah.
it would be perfect. Is this the Shrine of Storms? And I want to talk to the Old Hero Archstone? Or the Adjudicator. Adjudicator's Archstone.
Yeah, that sounds right.
Yeah. That'll get me to Blige.
Whoosh.
Sage. He's Sage Freak! He's Sage Freaky! Like, super
Yeah,
freak.
because the third one would be before the boss.
Yeah, that's true. But, like... Yeah, I don't know. It seems odd. But, yeah, I'm enjoying that game quite a bit. I like that the all the yokai and stuff that you fight in that game are actual, like, Japanese folklore monsters.
That's pretty cool.
There's, like, kappa and tanukis and stuff that are all really fun. It's very fun stuff.
Oh.
I like video games, Eric, and I like the Japanese. Just as a
Good for you.
just as a people. I always feel like it's a little bit racist if I say like, "Oh, I love the Japanese," but the only thing I know about Japanese culture is video games and anime.
Yeah.
It's-
Let's see. What do we...
I'm just buying a bunch of Half Moon Grass.
Yeah, okay.
I'm spending the rest of the souls on that. I've thought about learning Japanese in my life before, particularly back when I was like a teenager and I was a complete weeb.
Yep.
But I've thought about it now as an adult too, because sometimes I want to watch anime, but I want to do other stuff, and I can't be bothered to read subtitles. And my solution to that, the easiest thing I can do is learn another language.
It's much easier.
It's so much easier than just maybe paying attention and watching a show and reading subtitles. So I'll go out of my way to learn how to speak a foreign tongue. Yeah, here we go. All these guys look like Bam Margera. Every time I see them, I think, oh, there's Bam Margera there. It's ridiculous. It's like, maybe the folks at FromSoft and Miyazaki were big Jackass fans, just like, when
That's actually why they put ragdolls in these games.
Because they saw Johnny Knoxville flying out of a shopping cart at 30 miles an hour. Look, you can get up there.
If we can roll. Probably.
Get up there now.
It's like Dark Souls 3 with the tree.
Yeah, with the tree. I got pretty good at making that jump.
Yeah. That's a good trick to do.
There's like stinky black stink lines coming off these guys.
Like Pigpen.
That's what they are. It's Pigpen. Also, there's like a weird rain particle effect going on down here. Fuck. I keep losing my train of thought just because I'm starving. I think I'm...
Jackass.
Oh, it's everybody looks like Bam Margera because they like Jackass. It's just like when Araki decided he loved Britney Spears.
Yeah.
And everybody in Steel Ball Run looks
Yeah.
like Britney Spears.
They really do.
It's uncanny. When you pointed it out to me, like,
Yeah.
it's
Yeah.
all I could fucking see while reading
Yeah.
SBR. And it's not like Johnny Joestar has Britney Spears' eyes and
Yeah.
Giro Zappelli has her lips, and like it's just you see Britney Spears everywhere.
Just everyone's Britney Spears.
This place again. Yeah.
The ladies, the men, everybody.
Everybody is Britney Spears. Oh man, and this makes you walk slow like Blight Town, and you can't roll in it. Look. Ugh.
Hello.
Ugh. Oh, and it poisons you. Okay, cool.
Oh, great. Get that.
Let me get my Lotus back on.
Lotus.
Royal Lotus. I'm gonna eat that, and then I'm gonna put the Widow's Lotus on here too. Because I saw a thing that said beware of plague.
Decorative soap.
Oh, Colt the Failure 2!
Oh.
Shit.
Just what you needed.
Drat the luck. I'm becoming trapped inside the Valley of Defilement. Oh, this is the last thing I need.
Oh, I hate this.
Oh, I hate this. Oh, I missed. Oh, there he is. Whoa!
Oh, he's got the...
Big backstab with Storm Ruler. Oh no, this sucks.
Jesus.
This sucks so
Kick your
much.
ass.
Yeah, he got me. Fair and square. Oh, look. Oh, well. Thanks, Alex Jones, too, or whatever your name was.
Alex Jones.
Was that Alex Jones?
Yep.
I like to drink Estus, and I like to fight, too.
Guess you're in bed with a goblin.
Get you in bed with a goblin. He really hits those B's in those words. Bed with a goblin.
Yeah. Yeah. Shane in the trap.
So glad I'm not alone in SBR looking like... Yeah, it's so true, Shane! Everybody looks like Britney Spears in Steel Ball Run! Also, pound for pound, Diamond is Unbreakable is my favorite. Steel Ball Run is my second. I fucking love Steel Ball Run so much. Just because it was all just gay cowboys and a velociraptor. And
Jesus telling people to shoot people.
with their spinning fingernails. I remember, like, the mounting realization on me realizing that the corpse parts in Steel Ball Run were Jesus, and I was like, I messaged you, and I was like, there's no fucking way this is right, Eric? Like, Jesus Christ. Oh, man. I love Steel Ball Run a lot.
Jellyfish. Whatever these
Giro
are.
Zappelli is my favorite JoJo character, for sure. Just because he's just a fucking asshole to people.
Yep.
It almost stands... I haven't read any of JoJo Lion, or JoJolian, or whatever it's called.
Yeah, what's over then? Yeah, I'm so on it. For what I read.
See, like, I got into JoJo. Eric told me about JoJo, and he said, here's this super homoerotic comic about a bunch of big hunky guys that pose like French fashion models. And he said, stick with it through Phantom Blood, When battle tendency starts, you'll love it, and he was right.
Yep.
And I think after watching the first season of the anime and getting through Battle Tendency, I read everything. So I read Stardust Crusaders, and I read ahead and everything. And so when I got to JoJolion, or JoJolion, or whatever... Oh,
JoJolion.
Is it JoJolion? When
I think you pronounce it like one word.
When I got to JoJolion, like, my thing was, I was like, I want to be able to read it all at once, like I did the other ones. And I guess I've relaxed on that stance since, because I also read Berserk, and I have to wait 6 months between Berserk chapters. So I might as well give JoJolion a shot. I know it's like alternate universe Moiro, and like there's alternate universe Josuke and Kira, and which one thing that I love about Stone Ocean is that Araki was fucking sick and tired of making JoJo, and he's like, I gotta do a reboot, and then did an in-universe reason to do a reboot.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
That's awesome. That's so cool. His fucking Poochie just like fucked reality. Very entertaining comic that I enjoy quite a bit. Yeah, I'll need to read it. Okay. This is something I've brought up to Eric several times, Shane. And Shane in the chat here is saying Poochie is his favorite gay priest. There is a 0% chance that Poochie and Dio weren't fucking. Right?
Yep.
Like, there is a 0% chance there was not something going on there. It's not just me reading into it. I thought I was already poisoned. How am I poisoned again? Maybe my poison wore off and I got re-poisoned.
Yeah,
I guess
probably.
that's what happened. Man, oh man, what I wouldn't
But
give
you have
for
to,
a
like,
rusted iron ring.
lounging around, reading, like, pop magazines.
They're laying in bed together reading pop magazines in their underwear. Like, there's no fucking way! The imagery in JoJo is so homoerotic without being outwardly gay that I thought that Araki was gay, but apparently he has a wife and children.
Yeah.
And I was like, what? Really? Like, JoJo is the gayest thing ever written without actually having gay sex in it. Like, it's... It toes right up to the line. But, like, yeah, I very much enjoy JoJo for everything it is. The other one that I need to start reading is Dungeon Meshi. I started reading the first chapter.
Yeah.
That looks great. It's
That's just a silly idea.
Yeah,
I
exactly.
like
It's Shane, if you're not familiar with it, it's a group of like Dungeons and Dragons style adventurers going into a dungeon, and the conceit is they're going in to save one of the hero's sister, and they're like, "Oh, we don't have enough provisions to go in there," and he's like, "What if we just eat the monsters we kill?" And so like it's like partially like a cooking and recipe thing, but like all the food is monster parts, which looks fun. And like the kobolds in it are just like Dragon Ball style dog people, which is really cute. There's an item there, but there's this dirty old tree. I'm not sure where I'm going because everything down here is just black and gross.
Yeah.
Get out of here, you fucking gross-ass poison jellyfish. I'm just kind of heading this direction because, like, the jellyfish over here is still alive, so I figure, okay, I haven't been here yet. Oh, there's a big fire over there. Maybe I should head that way. Yeah, there's a shitload of these jellyfish, huh? I'll be glad when I have this area behind me. Like, now my big thing is, like, I'm very spoiled by it. Like, again, Berserk, I fucking loved it reading it. I'm very spoiled, because now I want, like, a dark fantasy manga to read, and I can't find anything that's, like, similar.
As good.
Or as good. Which is surprising absolutely nobody, because I fell in love with Dark Souls. I fucking love Berserk.
Yeah.
I need to get back into reading American comics too. I always say, like, I need to get back into American comics, but fuck, it's hard.
Yeah.
I started trying to get back into Spider-Man, but, like, Spider-Man was
I
dead.
heard Hercules is good.
Oh, fuck you. I tried to get back into Spider-Man after years of not reading it, and, like, this storyline is probably well over, but I started, like, I got the new Spider-Man comics, and Spider-Man was dead, and he was a ghost, but he was living in his old body, and Doc Ock had, like, mind melded with him, and Doc Ock was Spider-Man with Peter Parker's ghost living in his mind. And like, they were doing shit like, oh, Spider-Man kills people now. And I was like, no! Like, you can't! I know it's Doc Ock, but you can't do that to Spider-Man! Like, cannot care it would overburden you. Oh, shit. What's this say? Beware of the Black Phantom ahead. Oh, God. Let's put on my ring of Herculean strength so I can pick up whatever that is. Yeah, now what do you know? It's a war scythe. See, it was something cool. Let's head this way and see if there's a Black Phantom over here.
Dum-dee-dum-dee-dum.
My kingdom for a Rusted Iron Ring. Or at least just being able to see where I'm going. Dark Moon Grass. There's a bunch of items over there, too. Black Phantom lies in wait ahead. Do I really want to come over here? Be wary of the enemy's escape. A broken sword. God. This level sucks, Eric.
Yeah, it's not great.
Like, at least Blight Town had, like, some challenges and shit. Like, and
Yeah.
it wasn't... And, like, things to look at. This is just, like, a big empty space full of jellyfish.
Yeah.
And it's all black and dark. Oh, I just see a fog door over to my right. I'm gonna head that way.
Yay.
Alright, cool. Get out of here, you good for nothing. I hate these guys. Jellyfish, I hate these guys. Ow!
I didn't have to be jellyfish.
Yeah, man, like, Spider-Man got really stupid for a while.
Yeah, I think that happens a lot.
Like, then again, I complain about Spider-Man getting stupid,
Like
but
Aunt Mary and Doc Ock.
Yes! The other thing is, like, I like when comics get stupid in a fun way, though. Because when they killed the Punisher and turned him into a Frankenstein, that was my favorite shit ever. Oh, God. It was so good. It was so weird. And nerds were just losing their shit about it. They were like, yeah, I turned him into a Frankenstein? Why? That's fucking stupid. Like, yeah, it is fucking stupid, but... fucking... The Punisher just runs around shooting people in the head. You gotta do something fun. I started getting out of comics about the time that, like, Deadpool was just ubiquitous. Because every fucking comic had to be about Deadpool all of a sudden.
Yeah.
And that was in, like... like 2012 or so. It's been a good 5 years since I've really followed American comics. Like, I got really into the Walking Dead comics after the TV show. And now... Oh! Fuck!
Big boy.
Really?
Uh-oh.
Really? Really?
Oh.
Really?
He got you.
Really, Needles? Really? 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 He's laying here, he's wagging his tail. He's happy to be acknowledged for the first time in an hour or two. All the way back here, and I don't know how to get to where I was because I was just walking blindly in the dark.
That's kind of this level.
Yeah, this level fucking blows, my friend. I'm glad that I didn't save this for last, because I'd like to end this game on like a high note, where I'm like, oh yeah, this was a cool area. Like, the good thing about Blight Town in Dark Souls is once you're done with Blight Town, you never have to go back.
Yep.
Okay, I guess I just need to follow these lights, I guess. Like, those 4 lights in the distance look promising, so I'll just head that way. And just cut a straight path.
Yeah.
Oh, look, there's a crystal gecko over there, on that side.
Oh, yeah, I think there's a short, yep. There's another bridge to get across.
I can knock that bridge down if I get over there at some point. I imagine. Ugh. That was my, when I worked at the pet store, that was my go-to lunch break, is on Tuesdays. I would go to the comic book shop, and then I would go to a nearby restaurant and read comics while I ate lunch. It was my escape. And then comics just started sucking. Not that I necessarily have anything against Deadpool, but... You can only have so many comics where Deadpool cuts somebody's heads off and talks about chimichangas before you're like, okay, I get it. I'd like to read about the X-Men now, please. Without Deadpool being involved.
God damn it.
I think that was part of the reason I wasn't big on the Deadpool movie, too. It was okay. I liked everything with Colossus and Negasonic Teenage Warhead. The fact of the matter is, Eric, I just want more good X-Men movies. I really like the X-Men. Remember when you were a kid and you'd watch the X-Men TV show on Fox? It'd be the da-na-na-na-na, da-na-na-na-na, and then Wolverine would be like, "Now you're talking, bub." A regenerator's ring. That looked good.
Uh-oh.
What's that one?
I don't know.
Raises maximum item burn. No, recovers a little HP at a time. Okay. Well, that might stack with my shield and make things nice. The X-Files, or the X-Men theme is ripped from a Whitney Houston song? What are you talking about, Shane? I thought Wolverine wrote it. Listen here, bub. It's me, Wolverine. I'm here to tickle the ivories. Something died, and I got 28 souls for it.
Well.
It's always nice. God, this area sucks. This area is like where fun goes to die. Alright, I'm just gonna go straight ahead. I'm gonna follow this little chain of islands. Alright, there's some baddies up here. And it looks like some stairs or platforms leading up. Maybe I'll unlock that shortcut.
Yep.
Let's go try that out and make this slightly more bearable. Oh, nope, it doesn't look like I can get up there.
Well,
Let's go over here and
well,
look and see what I can read message. This place again? Question. Oh, yeah, I can vault in this game.
hooray, up we go.
Alright. Oh, I'm back at the fucking beginning?
How did that happen?
Are you joking me? Eric, I hate this so much. Oh. Oh, God, it's the worst. Yeah, no shit, I'm poisoned. For God's sake. Maybe this way has something. There's lights going this way. I just want out of here. This sucks so much, Eric. I genuinely, okay, alright. So I've said in the past, Blight Town's not as bad as people make it out to be.
Nope.
And it really isn't. Valley of Defilement is twice as bad as anybody could possibly make it out to be. This genuinely fucking sucks. Okay, let me roll. Okay, let me get up here. I think this is where I was when I got killed earlier.
Yep, that's the big guy. Got you. Oh. Don't kill it.
It'll be fine, I got him.
There we go.
I was pretty confident fighting him there. Okay, alright, cool. My souls should be around here too. Yeah, here they are. Alright.
Found them. They're a lot harder to see.
Yeah, they are. And there was a fog gate.
That way.
Was it that way?
No. I have no idea.
There's the fog door right there.
Okay, fine.
Alright. Let's go see if I can grab these items. I don't know if I'm going to use a lotus. I've got fucking plenty of them now. Let's cure my poison. And I'm going to use a late moon grass to... There we go. Alright, let's see what's beyond this fog door. Please, God, let me find a shortcut soon or something. Although we're walking back up the cliff face, I imagine if I find one... Oh, good, these are back from Dark Souls. Or I guess these are...
Yeah.
These fucking mosquitoes that fly around and poison you. Do not knock me off! I will be so mad! I will be furious.
Don't you do it.
So what do you think, Eric? After this, should I go to McDonald's, White Castle? What's the story, man?
I don't know what you feel like.
I don't know either. I could eat anything. Like, I might. Ooh, Chinese food.
Maybe.
You ever had Chinese food, Eric?
No, I've never been to China. Sorry.
Neither have I. But I have all of my Chinese food imported from Beijing.
Jackie Chan looks at me.
Jackie Chan, he lives next door to me. He goes, hey fellas, it's me, Jackie Chan. By the way, that accent that Jackie Chan has in all of his movies, fake. He just talks like you or me.
God damn it. Oh, it's me, Jackie Chan.
Hey, yo, it's me, Jackie Chan. How you doing over here? Here's the thing with Blight Town, man. It sucks because you're always poisoned. But, man, poison doesn't do a lot of damage in Dark Souls, and it's... whatever. If you know where you're going in Blight Town, just run through. The first part of Blight Town, I think, is the worst part, where you're on all the scaffoldings and shit. Once you get down into the poison swamp, it's not that bad. But, fuck, this is one of the worst things I've ever played in a video game. I hate Valley of Defilement officially.
Yeah.
God. Okay. These 4 lights up here
Yeah.
look like that's
Pretty sure that's where you were going.
progress. So. Get out of here, you fucking good for nothing. Use projectiles for the next enemy.
Mm-hmm.
Do you mean these bugs? Because I'm doing really fucking good just hitting them out of the air with my halberd. Like, I don't know, Blight Town's fine. I think I'm saying Blight Town's fine because I've played Blight Town so many times, though. So.
Yeah.
Like, the only reason to ever go back down there is if you're doing, what's-his-face's storyline, Sigmire. Man, I'm a little ashamed I forgot Sigmire's name for a second there, Eric. He's our friend. Remember all the
Can't believe you, Sam.
Remember all the good times we've had with Sigmire? Read message. Up.
Up.
Ah!
Yuck.
That's a lot of slugs up there. Whatever that is, it's not worth it to get killed by a bunch of slugs when I'm this close to what looks like progress.
Yeah.
A formidable foe lies in wait ahead. Don't say.
Yeah.
Oh, really? Is there a formidable foe?
Yeah, I think so.
Oh, shit. You have to come all the way back over here if it kills you? Whoa! Where are you going, slugger?
It's not him.
Yeah, there's a fog gate, so I'm gonna guess I've got a boss fight coming up. Oh, come on. Wait, what's this glowing fellow?
Yeah,
Is he the formidable foe?
probably.
I don't like a glowing enemy in these games. Alright, he's taken care of.
Old Glory Joey.
Fucking glowy Joey. The worst guy I know, eh? Alright. Let's see if we can plug glowy Joey from here. Get that out of my way. Get that out of my way. Okay, glowy Joey. Oh shit, I accidentally poisoned myself.
Come here, you.
No! Glowy Joey, no! Glowy Joey? Get the fuck away from me, Glowy! He's screaming and raising his hands above his head. And
Shooting poison. Missed that, yeah, or something.
there, I just killed him. Thanks, Glowy Joey.
What is that upgrade item? Because, like, I read that as a shard of poundstone.
Paula Poundstone?
Yeah.
It was a shard of faint stone. Ah, no!
Oh.
No, 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 no! Get out of there, Sakura!
Yeah.
God, I bought like 50 half-moon grasses. Oh, no!
Damn it.
Alright, I'm done for tonight.
Yep. Yeah. That's fair.
Oh! Yeah, I think that's enough Demon Souls for the evening.
Yeah.
I'll probably go grind and get myself some more grasses.
Let's go back to the Nexus. Call it.
God. Let's go back to
Come
the
on.
Nexus. I'll drop some of my shit off with Thomas. Hi, Needles. Hi, buddy. He's laying here on my bed right behind me.
He heard you walling.
No, he's been laying here right next to me. I'm not on the bed, but I'm sitting in front of it on a chair so I can see the TV, and he's... Listen to this. Listen, everybody. That's showing off that when you thump a dog and they sound hollow like that, that means they're ripe.
Something.
It's time to eat that dog. Alright, so let's go over here and talk to Stockpile Thomas.
I go off for food. We got this dog right here.
I've got this dog right here. This morning I was talking to Lydia about killing Needles. Because it's the thing that I joke about is killing my dog all the time. And I said that I was going to grab him by the back legs and then whip him like a wet towel. Kill him. Which is
Dog.
a fucking terrible thing to say about your dog. But he likes it. He likes hanging out with me and likes me making horrific threats of violence against him. Storm Ruler, Morningstar, Great Club, War Scythe, Extra Talisman.
It's a broken sword.
You're no longer needed. Oh yeah, Broken Sword, you're no longer needed. All these arrows I'll hang on to. Saints Robe. I preferred Saints Robe too.
Saints Robe the Third.
Yeah. Yeah, I guess that's it. I'm down to 65, so I can pick up 100 weight of things. Thanks, Stockpile
100 of
Thomas.
weight.
Well, that's it, everybody. Good night. Thank you for watching.
Goodbye.
Goodbye.